This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, alright. Ooh. Yeah, bitch, that's our shit too. Stop motherfucker playing, talking about who motherfucker took what, bitch. So all you do is steal motherfucking crabs. Oh, y'all a bunch of criminals. What? Gangsters, wanksters, studio flunkies, donkeys, monkeys, stupid ass backbiters, backpinchers. Oh yeah, get off me, bitch. Get off. I'm stepping on crabs. What? Google me, alright. Let's go. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you like, you gonna respect the dog.
Get over here!
We are not any other sector. We are the California sector.
We are like this secret network. We all know each other.
Secret network of people who sold their souls.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
Welcome back, or welcome to Swoop Reactions. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit share if you care, and give me a like and all that good stuff, man. If y'all want to know how to support the channel, go to the About section and check me out, y'all. So, due to the, again, Tupac being paraded around in the public, and, they won't let this guy die, so every other month, we got Tupac back in our fucking news feeds, right? And it's ridiculous because I'm like, this dude's been dead for, a long time. He's very much, not even a factor in a thought in my brain for the longest. And I'm pretty sure not even in y'all brains, but, they force him on the children. They force him on the adults. They force him on everybody, and this dude's been elevated to such heights, you know what I'm saying? And it's all, it's all manipulation. It's all fake. And you can find that out by just doing just some basic research on Tupac. If you was actually around, and you should already know that Tupac is a liar. He's a fucking actor. He's literally an actor though. Like, he went to acting school, so he's literally a classical actor. Like a serious hardcore actor. So it's like, this dude is not from no struggle like us, you know what I'm saying? He's just not, he's a industry baby, he was the first industry baby, Lil Baby. And y'all know they comparing Lil Baby to Tupac, they saying Lil Baby's the next Tupac, but I'm like, okay, all right, whatever that fuck that's supposed to mean. It seems like every other year they're comparing some new nigga to Tupac. All these little dudes is Tupac's sons. So, it's hilarious to me. Still hearing about Tupac all these years later, and the effects that Tupac has had, and not only, my direct, existence, but in, the whole plane of existence. Tupac has kind of, influenced or mesmerized or glamored, all of us, in some form or fashion. So, I'm here to kind of undo the spell, undo the psyop that has been portrayed upon us, and I'm here to expose it and then put this motherfucker in the coffin. So it's finally your time, Tupac, to get your shine. And because of this is why I need all hands on deck. So I'm going to be reaching out to other YouTubers who, specialize in exposing Tupac, like Industry Hoax. If y'all ever heard that channel, Industry Hoax used to be Tupac's Hoax, okay? Now, Tupac's Hoax started this whole channel and based it all around exposing the fraud that is Tupac, okay? And it's probably one of the best channels on YouTube. The dude's editing skills are just second to none. It's just really dope. However, that the individual who's behind the camera or behind that channel, right? Because we don't know, because this dude won't show himself, but that's cool. The dude who's behind Industry Hoax, he never ever goes into the possibility of Tupac being a female. And I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Are you just not, like, maybe he just doesn't know or doesn't like comprehend how to, do, anatomy or see the changes in Tupac's physicality throughout the time. Like, if you look at Tupac's jawline, when Tupac's jawline was, way more feminine when he was younger, prior to the fame and money and all that. When he got fame and money, he started getting plastic surgery and tattoos and all that other shit, and then you got, what we ended up with, which was the Tupac that we seen before he died. So, Tupac's face and mannerisms and skeleton structure has changed.
Dude hit different.
So a lot of people say, oh, you can't change the bones don't change. I doubt that, because you got plastic surgery, and then you have surgeries that, do just that, augment and change bone structure. So, and then on top of that, chemically transforming yourself, like they got a process called chemical castration, y'all. So if you're in prison or in jail, don't drink the Kool-Aid, fool. If you drink the Kool-Aid, I'm telling you, they're chemically castrating people in prison. So next thing you know, you're going to be in there, growing tits and shit, and you ain't going to be knowing what the hell's going on. It's because you're being chemically castrated through the food and the drinks. Okay, so don't ever take no damn free juice from the damn tray that they give you in the jail. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ever been to any county, they give y'all this this Mountain Dew looking fucking juice. Don't drink that shit. You'll be an idiot if you drink it. Okay, never drink the juice. Never eat that food. That food is poison. So I don't eat none of that shit. I don't eat poison. I don't drink poison. I'd rather fucking starve. So. Yeah, that's just what it is, y'all. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your body. Not only what goes in your mouth, you gotta protect what goes in your head, and what goes in your head and what goes through your eyes and goes to your subconscious mind. You gotta protect it, because it's very important. That we're optimizing our experience when we're on YouTube and on any other social media platform, okay? So I wanted to talk about, the video, the start of this video. Let me go ahead and bring up the transvestigation video, which, we could kind of sum this all up in, maybe a minute or two, but, I like to do these videos in depth so I can explain to y'all exactly what you're seeing. So, when you see Tupac with his effeminate face, is very soft. His eyes aren't far apart at all. He doesn't have a pronounced brow ridge. I think later on in life they gave him a brow ridge, through surgeries. What else? They obviously gave him a nose job, filled in that nose a little bit. That jawline, they masculized his jaw, and the way that they do that, I believe they inject some sort of like silicone in their face, and that's why they have this big wide jaw. It looks crazy, but it's big wider jaw, but they still have that point at the bottom. Some of them probably even file it down, to the extent of what they do to fool us is, I'm telling y'all, they go the whole distance. It's very gruesome. You could see the process actually if you want to on YouTube. They show the whole thing. It's crazy. They can show you them, doing these surgeries to your genitalia, and they show this on YouTube. It's crazy. They have no problem showing you genitalia mutilation through mental illness, right? Because you're telling yourself, oh, I'm a male, but I should have been born a female, and then they they show it to you in this very graphic, it's just what it is. It's genital mutilation, and they got it on YouTube. That's not violating the community guidelines. Okay. But you speaking out about that, right? Not even showing it, but just speaking out about it like, hey, this is what these people are doing. Watch yourself. Okay. Obviously that's hate speech. It's you can't say it, and they try to terminate your channel. Man, the fuckery is just, beyond evil. Like, this is really just, it's disgusting. It's satanic and evil. And if y'all actually followed these people, y'all would actually know that. If you actually gave a damn, you would know. And those who do know, but like, who the hell they gonna tell, right? And that's why I'm here telling y'all, and I hope that y'all tell someone else so that you can, pull their coattails. Apparently, Pac has millions of fans. So if Pac has millions of fans, this should get 1 million views. I have no idea how Tupac's hoax doesn't have 1 million followers. He don't have 100,000 followers, but Milk has more followers than Industry Hoax. That's crazy. It hit different when, all the work that Industry Hoax puts into those videos with the editing. Me too. Like, all the stuff that I showed that debunks and exposes Milk 7-4 or It's Milk TV or Adam 22 and No Jumper or any of these other sodomites. I'm exposing the shit out of them, and career-ending videos. Those don't get no play. Those don't get no traction. Y'all come here and y'all don't share the video. You don't like the video. Y'all don't comment. And then if you do comment, it's some dumbass comment trying to defend these trannies and defend the sodomites. People who don't care about you, don't know you, wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Me, I'm actually fighting for your soul. I'm actually trying to save your fucking life and save the lives of your family and friends, save your communities. I'm doing that. You not doing that. I'm doing that. And I'm doing it for free. I'm taking the time out of my life to save your life by saving you from your own stupidity, from following these sodomites. So, the least you could do is hit the subscribe button and share. And, I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways you can help me. Just giving me support, saying, hey, I want this brother to win. Damn, y'all rather go support the other than your own brother. Ain't that, I'm just saying, it hit different when that's the reality of the facts out here, man. It's very sad. It's very lame and pathetic, and that's why I don't want nothing to do with y'all, and that it's not shitting on none of my actual, supporters and followers and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all, and we trying to go the distance. So we gotta, we gotta shame a lot of these people who need to be shamed. Shame is good, actually. See, and people, we get the wrong perception about shame. Shame is necessary. And shame, you should feel shame all the time. And that's the thing. These people try to shame you so much where you have no shame left. And you become shameless and you don't care about nothing. And you're just like, well, fuck it. I'm already a bitch. I'm already a loser. I'm already lame. What am I going to be ashamed about? Fuck it. So I'm like, yeah. Me, hey, I need shame. I need to be able to feel shame so that I can regulate myself and do better and try to present myself in a light that is reflective of my intentions. So, if, for lack of better words, y'all, and not all my words are going to be great or well polished or anything like that. That's why, I have the ability to take a second and edit what I'm saying or try to get it together. So don't think I'm, not trying to present, myself in the best light possible, because I know that, you subscribe to me or, whatever. I am a representation of not only myself, but my entire community and my race, So, I do this for the Asa. I do this for all of us. So, with that being said, support me, fuck with me, Share the video, like the video, talk about this. Since y'all got a lot to talk about, we need this in the barbershops. I need y'all playing my video. See, y'all fuck around and play DJ Academics in your barbershops. Y'all having all these conversations, everybody talking about this stuff. My father got a barbershop, and he got a little channel called Barbershop Talk. It's funny because we share the same name, and he has a little barbershop talk stuff. But has he ever played my videos in his barbershop? Has he ever had these conversations? No, because he's a delusional old fool who won't, share my videos. And that's a shame that your own father, your own mother, your brothers won't support you. They won't, get behind you and go, yeah, I support my son, I support my brother, I support my cousin. This is what he's doing, and it is the right thing to do. And I should be supporting him the best way that I can. But instead, no, they only care about themselves. He want to be the one on the TV. He want to be the one to get subscribers. And his fucking channel is absolutely nothing. No subscribers. No one's listening to it. No one gives a flying fuck about what you're talking about. Your little stupid ass barbershop in Flint, Michigan. Okay? No one gives a damn. And that's unfortunate, because it's like I would love to be promoting his barbershop talk and all that stuff, and be like, hey, you can catch my videos, and here goes some merch, here goes but instead of me be able to get money with this fool, he rather get money with everybody else. He rather do with everybody else. And I am gonna overwhoop on that subject, but it just it is what it is, y'all. Now, the video that I want to react to, just to re-emphasize the subject matter, is Tupac, is he gay, by Industry Hoax, formerly known as Tupac's Hoax, okay? And I want to react and, go over that video just to point out some stuff that I've seen. So the video will be edited. The entire video link will be in the About section, the About section. So make sure y'all check out the entire video, but, we're going to go over just what I seen that were like key things, that reemphasize the point that Tupac is indeed a female, and he's not just so-called gay. Matter of fact, I think there's very little proof that Tupac is gay based on the relationships that Tupac had. Now, Tupac does deal with transformers, okay, which is dudes with wigs on and, facial surgery that give them the appearance that they're what they are. But, and even those inverted, even those inverted, the transformers, he didn't really do anything with the transformers. Like, he had them all around, in the videos, and Jada Pinkett Smith clearly is a dude. Adina Howard's clearly a dude. A lot of the people he was around, as far as Madonna, dude. So yeah, there's a lot of dudes in the industry, and he was attached to a lot of them. A lot of the drag men, who were passing themselves off as so-called females, even faking pregnancies and births. And all of them did that, man. This is very common in Hollywood, y'all. And not only Hollywood, but it's common in your neck of the woods. It's common in my neck of the woods. If you look down the street, look into your local politicians, look into the local anchorman or some shit like that. I'm telling you, you're gonna find that some of these families are not who and what they are telling the general public that they are. Okay, it's just what it is. So we're going to get into that video, and we're going to answer that question for Shit Show. And I would like, actually, I'm gonna tag this YouTuber, Industry Hoax, because we need to reach out to one another and share one another's videos, and do our due diligence, and keep the general public up to date, especially channels like Industry Hoax, who built his entire channel around exposing this clown. Now, obviously, he got into exposing other clowns, He did a really good video on Nipsey Hussle, exposing him as a fraud and an agent. You know, and that was awesome. I did a couple videos on Nipsey Hussle too. I think I just did like 2 videos on that dude because I'm very irritated by having to do these videos in the first place. But I guess somebody gotta do it, right? So make sure I check out that video in its completion. We are about to get in that video right now, so sit back, relax, and let's get into that.
American rap music has been an industry ruled by a machismo. It is a place where reputations are made by shady pasts, the aura of violence and ultra-masculinity. We shall look at how the gay narrative has sat tightly alongside the bigger story of youth culture, occasionally at odds, usually in tandem, and in so many ways, being right there at the very start of the party. Music, fashion, politics, activism, dancing, all the essential components of a thriving youth culture. These things were practically invented by the gays. The book titled, How Gays and Lesbians Shaped Hollywood, brings Tupac to mind. In a previous chapter we stated Tupac set the stage for hip-hop to become what it is today. Stepping back and looking at everything, I could see how Tupac falls in line with this idea of gays shaping Hollywood.
Gangsta crew, in the house is my boy Tupac Shakur. Boss, Ice-T, and Snoop Doggy Dogg. Issue 1, violence in rap music. Too much? Tupac.
You see, that's the thing. We're just a reflection of society, all right? All right, you got cold pepperoni and cold sausage. You ain't gonna bust a cap in them.
Ice-T.
Gotta shoot.
Boss, shoot him. I say shoot him. Now, let's say, you get out the car, right? Somebody step on my Air Jordans, right? And, you expect me to, wait, days to kill the man. I ask you, is that just, what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell you saying.
I already got plenty of guns, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
It's you, healthcare crisis.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost to the point where you're afraid to shoot people. I mean, not me personally, because I will shoot people, but,
we
some
know
people...
that, homeboy, walking across the street, pop, pow, Tupac in town.
Hey, not until we have universal health care in this country will you be able to be free to shoot anybody, anytime you choose.
I tell you what about NAFTA, all it means to me is that I can shoot cops in 3 different countries. That's all that means. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, I mean, hey, shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
All right, shut up, Tupac.
I predict this year the cops are gonna insist on harassing me every time I bust a little cap in somebody's butt.
I'm gonna blow out your other eye.
Yo, after you point that thing.
Hey, shoot the bitch and you're dead.
Hey, don't be pointing that thing, little man, understand what I'm saying?
All right, now dropping Snoop on your 6 feet, G.
That's all the time you got for tonight.
We're clear, can I have the props? I need the props. Great job, thank you.
I was playing golf.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Mr. Snoopy Dog, it's your stockbroker.
Oh, man, what's up?
I told him to keep his money in utilities and he just doesn't listen,
That's Hussy. She's got 6 condos in Long Beach.
Oh, you're flying.
Now, what's a guy got a pimp slap to get a cappuccino around this place?
That's Hussy. She's got 6 condos in Long Beach.
Oh, you're flying.
Once you look back, you start to notice that Hollywood has always made references to Tupac being bisexual. Pay attention to the clip and notice out of all of the rappers they made Tupac the gay one. Inside Hollywood joke, maybe, but it doesn't stop there.
Utilities and he just doesn't listen, you know?
Listen to this hussy. She's got 6 condos in Long Beach.
Oh, you're flying!
Now this guy got a pimp slap to get a cappuccino around this place. Slap you ice cream.
In a sense, the In Living Color skit told the truth about the artist of that time. The female rapper boss was exposed for being a fraud, Snoop was never a gangster, and Ice-T was nothing more than controlled by the United States Army, with his scripted cop killer controversy. Made to appear as the dumbed-down poor street thugs, but in reality, these actors were very intelligent individuals, so what are they saying about Tupac? Let's rewind all the way back to his interview at 17 years old. One thing to take note of, his excessive hand gestures. This is almost a telltale sign that someone is probably gay. The key to this one is that if you're a man who is attracted to another man, you'll tend to move your hands around more than the average person when speaking. Pay attention to his mannerisms.
As soon as you bring up the word fornication, as soon as you bring up the word fornication, as soon as you bring up the word fornication.
Just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you. That night I had called. I was rapping till the sun came up.
Heterosexuals do not move in this manner.
Telling you just all of my cool attitude you took. You made love to me.
But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam. She told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. They're getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine.
Well, I like him because he's masculine.
He has what they call a gay-sounding voice, which means he sound and move like something you might expect from a Kardashian. He draws out some vowels with a melodic swing. Tupac went to the Baltimore School for the Arts, took theater, ballet. Let's listen to kids that followed the same classes as Tupac.
Oh, at 6 o'clock, I managed to pull myself out of the bed.
Around 7:30, I meet my friend Samuel and we walk to the bus stop.
Lesbians and gay men became fixtures in the theater. The theater has been labeled as an effeminate activity by American society. This doesn't necessarily push gay men towards theater, but it prevents many straight men from participating and being interested.
Hey, we love letters, right?
Tupac allegedly wrote a letter to a classmate. Pay attention to the words used. It is not something a young straight male in high school writes.
I want you to read this love letter because it's poetic justice. You like that spin on the word?
Okay, he writes. Dear Beethoven, I felt compelled to write to you. I can't really explain it, but I really feel good vibes from you. I would have never guessed that you and I would be friends. I want you to know that you can tell me anything. We have so much in common. We both had heartbreak, and we both adore candles. What else could I ask for? See you tomorrow, Beethoven. For eternity, Tupac Shakur. P.S. My phone number is 332.
We find it strange that Tupac allegedly wrote a letter to a classmate he nicknamed Beethoven, and the letter is written as if it's from a homosexual man to another man. What makes it even more strange is that many believe Beethoven was also a homosexual. It is believed in Ode to Joy, Beethoven can be seen to have proclaimed his homosexuality. Schiller, the writer of the hymn, also had a gay side. See works by Anthony Reed, The Eternal Flame. Certainly, the last movement of the Ninth Symphony can be interpreted as gay music. However, if the Tupac letter is fake, then it still proves that Hollywood gives hints to Tupac's sexuality. We also have his alleged best friend John Cole.
Tupac came to live with us. Tupac and my brother were kind of like brothers. Every night it would be something different. I mean, I remember very clearly one night he was going on about the Tupac Shakur show. The Tupac Shakur show starring Tupac Shakur with my special guest, Tupac Shakur. And he just was going on, and the rest of us were just exhausted having worked the full.
Listen to how the letter to his alleged best friend, John Cole, is written. It does not sound like something from a heterosexual male. Let's point out a few things. He writes, "Let us forget the world. For a moment let's just revel in our eternal camaraderie in my heart. I know there will never be a day that I don't remember the times we shared. You were a friend when I was at my lowest, and being a friend to me was not easy or fashionable. Did you think I would forget? Did you for one moment dream that I would ignore you? If so, remember this from here to forever. Nothing can come between us."
I feel like a tragic hero in a Shakespeare play. You know what I'm saying? I loved my classes.
We were exposed to everything. You know, theater, ballet.
Gays were always into like
theater
and shit like that. That's what made a lot of people not want to fuck with it. Like when I was young, I wanted to get in some acting shit, but when I saw the kind of people that was fucking with theater, I don't want to do that.
Well, in fact, if you go back to Shakespeare time,
men would play women.
Men would play women. Yeah, there were no women who were basically allowed to act in plays.
You know what kind of gay shit is that?
That's some gay shit.
Like you just want to be around men the whole time. No. You got perfectly willing women that want to come in there and play a woman's part. No, I want Larry to do it.
Put on this wig.
Yeah, come here. Give me a hit. Give me a kiss. Let's hug.
Yeah, okay. Romeo and Juliet was two men.
See what I'm saying? They say that your man Shakespeare was gay.
Oh yeah, Shakespeare was gay.
This is what they say. I don't know. I wasn't there, but this is what I hear.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet was performed originally by two men.
All of that.
All men. I wonder why.
You know why.
Because one day I asked Tupac, what type of actor do you want to be? And he just immediately replied, a Shakespearean actor. No, I made a joke about it. I said, you know what, man? I picture you in ruffled collars and tights. As I'm sketching him, I told Tupac that I would call the painting Shakespeare. It was just one of those moments where as though he really expressed to me his love for Shakespeare. That's who Tupac was. His acting, his craft, his art.
Here we have Tupac and Jada dancing. But notice how Tupac is moving more ladylike, while Jada is moving more like the man. The story was released with a set of pictures claiming Tupac was running around the party pulling his pants down, showing other men his private area. That in itself is suspect for a young black male. However, if we look at the set of photos, we notice there are not many females shown. It's majority men. Tupac stands with his private area exposed, while another man's hand is in close proximity. Any closer it would be in his hand. Choker chains. The 1990s trend has a long history. During the French Revolution, women used to wear red ribbons around their necks to pay homage to those who met their death at the guillotine. They're generally considered to be female accessories. And seeing it on a young black male from the ghettos of Baltimore in the early 90s is very rare. So coming to the conclusion that wearing a female's accessory is gay isn't far-fetched at all. If you see a man wearing a skirt and high heels, you might think, hey, that guy might be gay. So, to no surprise, we found a picture of Tupac wearing a choker chain in the 90s. Straight men did not wear these during these times. As of now, choker chains have now re-emerged and are now made normal by male rappers, which ties into the beginning, homosexual-shaped Hollywood.
Don't be so sensitive, too. It's crucial.
As Tupac gets older, the signs are still there, checking the mannerisms, what you do with your arms, the way you use your hands, and the way you gesture can all be clues to his sexuality. For example, watch how Tupac says all about females. It's very feminine.
Gotcha. You want some water?
All about. All right.
Gotcha. You want some water? All about. All right.
This Tupac, I don't think I want this, And Tupac, I got him this really great leather vest. He liked leather vests. He had one, I didn't like it. I got him one that was really great.
Tupac's stylist was a gay man. In fact, he states Tupac had a leather vest already, but he gave him another. We can argue that this isn't a vest for a man at all. It's a woman's underbust corset. Tupac's famous bathtub photo was photographed by David LaChapelle, who's also a gay man known for taking lesbian and gay photographs. If a man and woman hold hands in the US, in public, it is considered to be a sign of intimacy. On the other hand, when two people from the same gender hold hands, like two women or two men, then it is considered to be a sign of lesbianism or homosexuality. We found some Tupac pictures after an event, and to my surprise, the cameras caught Tupac and another man sitting inside the car holding hands. Straight women are emotionally attracted to gay men. Most straight women don't feel sexual toward them, and the relationship doesn't carry the threat of sexual tension. The relationship allows for a safe space in which both parties can let their guards down, be themselves, and share their feelings openly. Straight women love gay men because closeness with gay men provides a window into how the minds of men work. Think of Tupac's song, "Wonder Why They Call You Bitch." This explains why singer Adina Howard and other females explain there was no sexual attraction towards Tupac.
He never tried to kiss me. He was never disrespectful. People thought we were sleeping together. I was like, ew, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, that's gross. People thought we were sleeping together. I was like, ew, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, that's gross. And, it was something like, I don't want to sleep with him. Granted, he was a very nice looking young man, but it was like, dude, I'm not about to be another notch on your belt. Dude, I'm not about to be another notch on your belt.
Adina Howard says she's not about to be another notch on the belt, and most Tupac fans will say she's not being honest due to their perception of Tupac. But let's look at this realistically. Singer Adina Howard has been in relationships with other entertainers, such as rapper Coolio and Wanye Morris of Boyz II Men. Coolio had to venture into porn after a short-lived rap career in the 90s, and as a Grammy Award-winning artist at the height of his career, Coolio had money and women. Groupies.
So you have all these girls on that bus right now. Right. Okay, what's the percentage you're gonna hook up with? Like, you have all these white girls on that bus.
I do one at a time.
Okay, look, do you like white girl? What kind of girls do you like? Do you like white, black, Mexican?
All kinds.
You travel everywhere though. Right. What do you prefer? Like, what are the percentage of the girls you hook up with? White, black, or Mexican?
What city has the best girls?
Who gives it up most? The white girls, the Mexican girls, or the black girls?
English girls.
English. I haven't been overseas.
English girls are easy.
But the white, are they white English girls?
White, black, Persian, they easy.
Asap asked Sean from Boyz II Men what's their most bizarre groupie story. Sean of Boyz II Men replied, "There is too much to say, but the ladies love when we bring out those roses for I'll make love to you." So Adina Howard saying she doesn't want to be another notch on his belt does not make sense, being she's another notch on the rapper Coolio's and Boyz II Men. This leaves one to believe there's a deeper reason behind it.
Dude, I'm not about to be another notch on your belt. That was just my boy. He was just an awesome individual. I just appreciated his friendship. I can say that much, and I'll just leave it at that. He was a cool individual, and I'm grateful that I was blessed to have a sacred contract with him.
You and Tupac were romantic?
I would say more like a spiritual. It was everything. You know what I mean? I can't.
A spiritual relationship, it has nothing to do with sex. A spiritual relationship is when the couple experiences harmony, understanding, and peace. Emotions come deep from within the core of the heart, physically and mentally. Also notice how she shakes her head no as she's thinking. The reverse yes and no head shake. This is one you really have to pay attention to because most of the time it isn't the person who is vigorously shaking their head no, it's the person who is being still while their head just ever so slightly shakes no. It's almost imperceivable sometimes. So you really have to be watching for it.
I would say more like a spiritual, it was everything, you know what I mean? I can't, you know.
I think I'm hearing you say that while Keisha and Tupac were married, that there was in fact no conjugal relationship between the two of them while he was incarcerated.
A lot of people would think it was a marriage of convenience, and that, but they decided not to.
He didn't want to.
And tell me again, from in your words, why he didn't want to do that? Because that you know, a lot of folks watching right now don't understand why.
He didn't want people to think that that's why he married me.
This was another Hollywood scripted marriage. Tupac refusing conjugal visits from his alleged wife was another red flag. Instead, he's worried about what fans think. This doesn't sound realistic, and it's not, which is why Tupac's alleged ex-wife had a handler that was talking for her. Listen to the stuttering, it's all lies.
Conjugal relationship between the two of them while he was incarcerated.
A lot of people would think it was a marriage of convenience, and that, but they decided not to.
He didn't want to. He didn't marry me just for that sole purpose or anything like that. He married me because he loved me.
Okay.
You know.
Definitely from looking at him wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with, you know.
So far Tupac is not having sex with any of these women, yet they tell us he had every porn star lined up to have sex with him during his video shoot. So far Tupac does not fit that description, and if it's true, it only makes him bisexual.
It's okay to not be okay. In fact, I would say most people aren't okay. Most people carry around emotions.
And if it's true, it only makes him bisexual.
There's an article that talks a lot about the fact that when you were making the movie and there was going to be a love scene, Janet Jackson insisted that you have an AIDS test, and you said, forget it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's absolutely true. It wasn't, I don't know if it was Janet that it came from, but I know that they suddenly, out of the blue, they wanted me to take an AIDS test for this love scene. And I did not agree, I did not disagree if we were really gonna make love. I said, if I could make love with Janet Jackson, I'll take 4 AIDS tests.
The fear people had of the disease. Not knowing how it spread, people in the 1980s and early 90s were worried that they'd get sick from holding hands or kissing. There were no tests and no real treatments. The disease struck so many young men so quickly it seemed to target the gay community so much that its first name was gay-related immune deficiency. Some called it gay cancer.
Mysterious newly discovered disease, which affects mostly homosexual men.
Scientists at the National Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta today released the results of a study which shows that the lifestyle of some male homosexuals has triggered an epidemic of a rare form of cancer.
At that point, the disease was spreading rapidly to New York City and San Francisco's gay communities. The people were afraid to touch sick patients or even those they thought could potentially be sick, wondering if this disease people called, quote, the gay plague spread like the flu.
So maybe Janet Jackson asking Tupac to take an AIDS test was a clue that Hollywood knew of Tupac's sexuality and wanted to protect themselves. However, if the story is fake, it's only showing the inside Hollywood joke. Tupac was gay. After all, Q-Tip was never asked to take the AIDS test.
But if I'm gonna do a love scene with her just like somebody else did, and they didn't take a test, I'm not taking a test.
Tupac supposedly dated Madonna, who was the biggest icon for the LGBTQ. Madonna. She was also one of the first major superstars to show support for the gay community. Tupac allegedly being with Madonna sounds like an inside Hollywood joke.
I'm very intrigued by bisexuality and homosexuality.
But the idea of two men having sex is still such an abhorrent idea to so many people. I think that two men having sex is erotic.
Most of Tupac's style was pulled directly from females. The nose ring is feminine. How he wore his bandana was pulled from a female, perhaps Rosie the Riveter or Aunt Jemima. Physiognomists, who believed that physical appearance and mannerisms were evidence of one's character, failures of manhood, such as homosexuality. Take a look at the pictures. Tupac's posture doesn't look very masculine, yet when he's around other men he appears to be more masculine. This switch is one to take note of. The industry pointing at Tupac's sexuality once again. Chino XL calling him bisexual.
All you hear is ambulance sirens and pot bisexual ass crying on Opal like he Dennis Rodman.
Hot bisexual ass crying on Opal like he Dennis Rodman.
Whack 100 commented saying, Tupac, rapist, half gay. Trey Songz sent out a tweet associating Tupac with homosexuality, saying, if I'm gay, then Tupac is bringing me an ounce for this session with Biggie. The movie Friday After Next, they associated Tupac with a gay character, as if there were no other relevant rappers in 2002. They staged Jussie Smollett's attack story in the media for promotion. Jussie said at a concert, emphatically, I'm the gay Tupac. The kid from Africa that looks like Tupac, they made him go viral, doing photo shoots dressed as Tupac, he's also gay. The production of Tupac toy appears to be gay. So it seems as if they're associating Tupac with a lot of gay things, which to me indicates Hollywood telling us something that we're not paying attention to. In the book Got Your Back, written by Tupac's bodyguard Frank Alexander, he states, I may as well spell it out, Tupac had a horse cock. He noticed because of the infamous Death Row party, where Suge Knight flew in 40 females. This is not something a heterosexual man would write. In my mind, it's all psychology, the science of mind and behavior. They're making straight fans fantasize over Tupac unknowingly, hence why many fans seek to find females that supposedly had sex with Tupac, which is why most male fans make it a point to prove Tupac had sex with Faith Evans. Most females aren't seeking these things out, it's men focused on the idea of Tupac sleeping with 40 women, or having what Frank Alexander calls a horse. Gays shaped Hollywood and made the straight fantasize about another man. Hence, the movie Friday After Next, Tupac appealed to thugs, and they propped Tupac up with feminine traits and characteristics. Now they're showing the thug fantasizing about another thug. This is what happened to the public unknowingly. Here's a clip of Tupac talking about unification. What he says is very interesting to say the least.
We manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together. You know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women.
He says East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's. He stutters and corrects himself by saying these G's being women. Most will say he's saying having sets. SETS. But if that's true, he wouldn't have to correct himself to say women.
East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women.
This brings us to Tupac's alleged cousin. Listen as she explains their childhood.
He would have us all perform different groups, but his favorite one that he would have us do over and over again would be Prince and the Revolution. And now he would introduce himself as well. And then we would come on and he would be all in his Prince glory, full out, just, you know, completely like in character. I was talking to his sister, to my cousin Seth, and she said, you know, I asked him one day, how come he always gets to be Prince? And he got offended and he was like, I'm out here getting us work. Are you gonna be out here booking us jobs and getting us performances? And if anybody had a problem with me being Prince, they need to let me know. So I was probably 11, he was probably about 16, 17. I'm between 15 and 16, I'm between 9 and 11. It was not a joke. We were Prince and the Revolution.
In conclusion.
So shout out Industry Hoax. You know, a great clip, you know, telling you, you blew my socks off when I found your channel, and then when you came and you left a message or a comment on my page, oh man, that was awesome. And this was like at the time when I was just getting on YouTube, y'all, and I was kind of getting a little bit of traction, and I did this really bad video, bro. I ain't even gonna say it was bad because it was the truth. However, you know, I didn't know how to edit back then. I wasn't good on editing. The video came out. It was like a really small little box. You had to like zoom in to actually try to see what the hell I was talking about because I didn't edit it properly. But you know, it's all good. Industry hoax, Tupac's hoax at the time was in my comment section. Okay, another underperforming video, and it was the time where what's his face, the big head dude, what was his name, Yo Gotti had got faked robbed. So he did this robbery shit in the midst of him going and doing the album, right? So he had to get publicity up. So what did he do? Stage robbery. So this fake stage robbery was going viral from Yo Gotti, and I reacted to that, and industry hoax, Tupac's hoax, got in my comment section, and pretty much said, you know, shout out, you know, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna put that up here for y'all so y'all can see that. And I'm a huge supporter of Industry Hoax. You know, I've been watching Industry Hoax channel probably every time he drops something. I'm right there, you know, glued to the screen to see what he's exposing. Now, you know, I wanted to answer the question, right? The burning question you have there, right? Is Tupac gay? And the answer is not technically, okay? Tupac is bisexual, just like you said. Tupac is bisexual. They always portrayed him as bisexual, or her, technically, my bad, her as bisexually, because she is bisexual, okay? All women are bisexual, or all women are bi, my bad. And you just gotta figure out which bi are they, bipolar or bisexual, okay? Sometimes both, like my baby mama. So, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, that's just what it is, y'all. He behaved like a woman because he is a woman, or, you know, biologically he's, you know, an XX chromosome, for lack of a better words, okay? All right, and that just is what it is. And Tupac's hoax, I need you to revise your video, update your video, put me in there, edit my you know, my you know, my language or whatever, you know, to give you know, some light to this, or maybe we could collaborate or something like that. We need to start collaborating and sharing each other's shit. Okay, I share your shit. I share a lot of YouTube content creators, but the thing is, like, I don't know why I only had one person share my shit on here, and that was who was that? Psychotherapist shared one of my videos on my old page. Before that, I got taken, you know, because I was doing transvestigations, and you know, they're going viral. So if they go viral, guess what? Oh, it's hate speech now. All of a sudden, when your video go viral, it becomes hate speech and all this other type of shit. And it's just not that. It's, you know, it just is what it is. And you know, I don't care if YouTube tries to stop me on this. You know, there's other platforms. So this is going to go up on BitChute. It's going up on Swoop Rumbles. It's going up on anywhere else that I could get it out to y'all. And that's why I need y'all to share the video. That's why I need y'all to react to my videos and get my videos in the algorithm. Shout me out and spread the word so we can expose these sodomites while we can. And like, YouTube is just filled with losers and lames who don't want to share the video, who don't want to shed light on the truth. You know, y'all get this, and then you're gonna die with the information. Just share the damn video, especially when we're dealing with you know, huge sodomites like Tupac, and everybody knows Tupac ain't dead. Shit, I'm not listening to nobody besides Suge. Suge said this out of his mouth. Suge said this. Suge is alive right now, and Suge said this in multiple interviews. He said Tupac ain't dead. He said this. He said Tupac is on a beach somewhere in Cuba or some shit, smoking a cigar. So, yeah, I'm gonna let that rest here. And y'all seen the video. If y'all blind, you didn't see. Oh, you didn't prove nothing. Oh, go watch it again, fool. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and hold your hand. I'm not gonna, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, unblur and show you Tupac's genitalia, because Tupac has a PUSSY. I guarantee y'all. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is what it is. All right, it is just that. It is what it is. And look here, like even yeah, I'm even gonna overwhoop my WAP. I'm gonna wrap this video up, y'all. Yeah, it's the dog. Make sure, you know, I'm thinking this video should get 1 million views, just like my one commenter said, oh, this video is fire, this page is fire, you should have 1 million views, you should have 1 million subscribers, because this is fixed, because this is what it is, y'all. They will never allow you to be seen, and like soon as I got on the YouTube scene, they started changing the rules. Okay, the matrix started glitching, and all of a sudden, the page gets nerfed. All of a sudden, I make up the titles and I put the titles out, and I'm covering popular topics. But of course, you can't find my shit. You have to dive deep. You got to dive deep. You got to hit the bell. You got to look. You got to really be thinking about me and thinking about what I'm talking about, and go, hey, what is Swoop Reactions talking about? Let me go ahead and find his page, because they're going to hide it. You're going to have to find my page and then click on it and then get to it. That's why I'm trying to make it as easily and accessible as possible, because like I said, they're going to try to hide it and ban it, call it this, call it that, strike it, everything. I've been on TikTok, y'all. I had 1 million views on TikToks with like 1,000 followers, okay? And they took my channels. I wasn't even saying nothing. Look here, I didn't even use my voice. I was just using you know, just the images on what is shown publicly. And they said, oh no, hell no, you can't be you know, showing this, showing what's in public. You can't do that. You can't rearrange it and make it make sense. No, you can't do that. But hey, if you want to, you know, shake your A, you know, you want to shake your butt and flash your D, and, you know, make out on here or fight on here or do some pedophile shit on here, that's all good. TikTok loves that. They'll love you all day, and they'll support you and even promote you. But as soon as you start telling the truth on that damn channel, oh no, truth is not welcomed on TikTok. Truth is not welcomed on Instagram. Truth is not welcome on Facebook. For some reason, Google wants me on YouTube, and they want to keep me on YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. In conclusion, you know, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody out there, industry hoax, psychotherapists, everybody who out there really sharing the truth. I want to salute to y'all and shout out to y'all. I want to collaborate with y'all. We need to, you know, collaborate with one another, because obviously we're getting washed by these industry plants like Milk 74, Adam 22. Y'all know these people aren't popular, okay? They're not popular. You know, they got the little fix on the, you know, the industry. You know, the industry, they're Freemason agents. You clearly see that. And, you know, they're getting the backdoor treatment in more ways than one, okay? So together, you know, we could get our message out further with unity. So with that being said, it's the dog. I'm out. Welcome back. It's the